The U.S. Coast Guard says 2 Marine helicopters collided off the north shore of Oahu. Military officials say there's been a tremendous outpouring of support from the community, whether it's offering to volunteer their time. The majority of the encampment in Ako has been cleared out after several homeless sweeps that spanned months. But now we notice tents are returning along Cook Street and Ala Moana Boulevard. We are just hours away now from the kickoff of the 2016 presidential nominating contest season. The Iowa caucuses begin at 3 this afternoon Hawaii time, and it is a close one for both parties. Star Wars: The Force Awakens remained at the top of the box office for the 4th week. A new perfume inspired by Russian President Vladimir Putin is hitting the market in Moscow. Humpback whales are finally returning to Hawaii, but officials say they're arriving a little later than normal. Long before the first cement pilings were driven into the soil, the flatland here, just steps away from the ocean, was rich in salt. The internet has changed the way we live, work, and play. It's also contributed to a boom in the popularity of this once sleepy town.
The day begins early with 20 volunteers from Pacific Century Fellows riding out to gather supplies. First, filling burlap bags with gravel and mulch. Then finding half a ton of large rocks to make dams.
This has been definitely a very rigorous physical day that I don't know all of us were prepared for. But again, once you're here, you get in the spirit of it and just feel really good about giving back to this island.
Lastly, picking native peely grass seeds. They took it all to a barren spot of land to do erosion control.
These gullies were formed by erosion. So what volunteers did today was build these rock dams. It's to help catch the silt and prevent the erosion. On this side of it, they planted seeds to help regreen the island.
Before this trip, I didn't know anything about Koho'olave, and now I'm learning all about the island, its history, and it's just a good opportunity to give back.
The problem is they can't dig. The area is only surface cleared of bombs.
We're trying to build up the soil, and then eventually we can add organic material.
One day, it might look like this.
It could take a generation, but we're thinking long term.
By 2026, the Koho'olave Island Reserve Commission hopes to revegetate most of the land. In Koho'olave with video journalist Ryan Kawamoto, Diane Ako, KHON2 News.